When you are alone in the deep wild, there are a million things that can kill you. A wrong step, a sudden storm, a forgotten match. But only one of those things can hunt you with intelligence, coordinating its moves with a precision perfected over millennia. Only one can look into your eyes, recognize your humanity, and decide you are prey. We are talking about the apex predator, the shadow that moves on four legs, the wolf pack. And when you hear the snap of the first twig, when you feel that prickle on the back of your neck, you need to understand, the test has already begun. Most people who are attacked by a pack never knew they were being watched. They mistake the silence for solitude. This is your first and most critical mistake. A wolf pack doesn't crash through the brush. It melts through the landscape. You must become hyper-aware. Not just of what you see, but what you feel and what you don't hear. 1. The sudden silence. If you are moving through a forest full of small animal noises, birds, squirrels, rustling, and it suddenly cuts to absolute, oppressive silence, stop. Small prey animals are the first to know the pack has entered the area. Their fear is your early warning system. 2. The faint scent. Wolves have an incredible sense of smell. You won't smell them, but if the wind is right, you might smell their prey drive. A musky, earthy scent mixed with the metallic tang of an animal working hard. It's subtle but unmistakable. 3. The pacing tracks. You might notice a single set of tracks slightly offset from the trail, appearing and disappearing on the periphery. This is the scout wolf, or more often the beta, keeping pace with you. They are assessing your speed, your health, and your route. 4. The perimeter shadow. This is the critical moment. You will catch a glimpse, not of a full wolf, but a movement in your peripheral vision. A flicker of gray fur between the pines, a low-slung body slipping behind a boulder. Do not turn your head quickly. Do not point. They know you saw them. 5. The alpha's watch. The pack's most dangerous asset is its alpha. The alpha wolf will position itself to have an unobstructed view of you, usually at a distance of 50 to 100 yards, often on an elevated position. You will not see this wolf move. You will simply find it watching you. Never run. You have seen the pack. The silent assessment is over. Now your response will determine if you are a threat or prey. The single greatest, most fatal mistake any human can make is to turn and run. The instant you move away from the pack, you trigger a biological switch in their minds. It's not malice, it's instinct. The wolf sees your back, sees the speed, and categorizes you instantly as a fleeing animal. You become a deer. You become food. Rule number 1: never run. Never crouch. Never turn your back. Your first action is to disrupt the prey instinct. You must become the biggest, loudest, most confusing animal they have ever seen. 1. The visual apex. Immediately and without sudden movements, make yourself taller. If you have a backpack, lift it high over your head. If you have a trekking pole, grasp it in 2 hands and hold it horizontally above your shoulders. Do not drop anything. A fallen item is a distraction that the pack can exploit. 2. The voice command. A human voice is a powerful deterrent because it is a sound the wolf cannot categorize as a known threat or prey. Do not yell at the wolf. Yell commands. Use a single, deep, powerful tone. Go back, or get out. Repeat it every 5 seconds. The goal is not to sound fearful but irritated, like a commander whose patience has run out. 3. Hold ground. Take 1, slow, deliberate step towards the pack. Just 1. This counters the predatory expectation of a human retreat. You are saying, I am not leaving. You are. 4. Manage the flankers. A pack attack is rarely a head-on charge. It's a coordinated encirclement. The pack members moving wide on your flanks are the most dangerous. Keep your feet spread in a wide, stable stance, and slowly pivot your body to face the nearest flanker every time they move. You must control the center of the ring. Watch the alpha's body language. They are reading you. If the alpha lowers its head, tucks its tail, and takes a tentative step backward, you have successfully projected dominance. Maintain the stance, keep the voice steady, and slowly back away, never breaking eye contact. If the alpha stares, its tail is level, and its lips curl to expose its teeth in a low snarl, the assessment phase is over. The pack views you as a threat it needs to eliminate, or prey that won't go down easily. You are moving into phase 2. The wolves are no longer passively watching. They are tightening the circle. You are transitioning from simple intimidation to active deterrence. You must prove that attacking you will cost them more energy or pain than the meal is worth. Every survivalist knows that the best fight is the one you don't have to win. Your tools are your shield. 1. The power of noise. Air horn/whistle. If you have a compressed air horn, deploy it now. The sudden, deafening sound is alien and overwhelming to their senses. Direct the blast not at the pack but just above their heads. The sound wave and the unexpectedness will break the immediate tension. Oh, the pole clang. If you only have a trekking pole and a metal water bottle, strike the pole repeatedly against the bottle. The random, non-rhythmic clang is often more effective than a shout. 2. Bear spray, the last safe option. Oh, bear spray is the single most effective, non-lethal defense against a pack. Do not wait. If the wolves are within 30 feet, you must deploy. Oh, deployment tactic. Spray a short, 2-second burst in a wide arc across the front of the pack, creating a pepper curtain between you and the animals. Do not try to spray individual wolves. You must contaminate the air they are breathing to close the distance. Oh, wind check. Always spray with the wind. If the wind is blowing towards you, you may have to hold your ground and wait for them to enter a much shorter range, 15 feet, to prevent blowback. 3. The psychology of fire. Oh, if you have a disposable lighter and a small amount of fast-burning fuel, like petroleum jelly or a crumpled piece of birch bark, now is the time to attempt a quick, controlled fire. Oh, signal, not weapon. The small, sudden flash of flame is a signal to the pack that you possess an unnatural, dangerous power. It disrupts their reality. Oh, containment. The fire does not have to be large, but it must be quick and contained. A small torch made of a stick and fabric or a small mound of burning pine needles. The pack is now testing you. The beta or a subordinate wolf will perform a bluff charge, a rapid, aggressive dash that stops just short of contact, often followed by a jump back and a loud snarl. This is a crucial moment. They are looking for your jump, your yelp, your retreat. 1. Zero reaction. You must absorb the charge with zero visible reaction. Your voice, your stance, and your eye contact must remain absolutely steady. If you flinch, you lose the psychological battle. 2. Targeted intimidation. As the bluff charger retreats, snap your trekking pole violently toward the nearest wolf's head. Do not hit it, but make the sound of the snap cut the air. This shows the pack that your size comes with a corresponding, precise physical threat. 3. The gravel toss. If you have rocks or hard objects, now is the time to throw them at the ground near the wolf's head. The sound and the spray of dirt is non-lethal but embarrassing. Wolves are sensitive to being hit with objects. It breaks the hunting ritual and creates doubt. You have failed to deter them. One of the wolves, usually the alpha or the most brazen beta, will make contact. The time for de-escalation is over. Your goal is now simple. Survive long enough for the pack to realize the risk outweighs the reward. Protecting the vitals. If the attack begins, you must protect the 3 critical areas of your body. 1. The jugular and throat. This is the wolf's primary target. Wrap your free arm, the one without the weapon, around your throat, protecting the larynx and the carotid artery. Tuck your chin down. 2. The abdomen. The evisceration risk wolves often target the belly. If you are knocked down, curl into a tight ball, knees tucked to chest, like a sleeping fetus. Cover the back of your neck with one arm and hold your weapon with the other. 3. The head and back of the neck. The spinal kill. Never let a wolf get behind you. If they do, immediately bring your elbow high and back to meet the threat, twisting your body to face it. Where to strike? In a fight for your life, there is no fair fight. You must strike the most vulnerable, painful points to create immediate shock and encourage retreat. Target 1. The eyes and nose. A direct hit to the wolf's snout or eye socket is incredibly painful and disorienting. If you have a trekking pole or a knife, this is your primary target. Into blind. Target 2. The ribcage and flank. The breath. A powerful kick to the flank, or a hard strike with your pole to the ribcage, can wind the animal and cause it to withdraw. You are looking to disrupt their breathing and break their attack focus. Target 3. The paws and joints. The mobility. If a wolf is biting your arm or leg, you cannot shake it off. Instead, use your free foot to stomp down with all your weight onto the attacking wolf's rear paw or knee joint. A direct strike to a joint can cause a temporary debilitating injury, forcing the animal to break off the attack. The other wolves are not standing still. They are watching the lead attacker's engagement. The tag team, as you fight off the lead wolf, another will likely attempt to seize your ankle or flank. This is the pack's coordinated tactic. Do not focus on the secondary threat. Focus all your violence on the lead wolf until it breaks off. Only then can you shift your attention to the next attacker. Use the wolf as a shield. If you are fighting a single wolf that is heavily committed, use your advantage of vertical height. Shove the wolf violently into the path of a second incoming attacker. This brief moment of collision can disrupt their coordination and buy you a precious second. You have fought. You are bleeding. The pack is backing away, yipping, confused, or actively limping. The immediate danger has passed, but the encounter is not over. A pack rarely gives up after a single failed attack, especially if they have drawn blood. They will retreat, regroup, and reassess your injuries. You must use this brief moment of respite to solidify your defense and move. 1. Check the perimeter. Scan the tree line or surrounding rocks. Identify where the pack has retreated to. They're still watching you. 2. Tend to the wound. If you are bleeding, you must stop it immediately. The scent of blood is a powerful re-stimulant for their predatory drive. Use clothing, a tourniquet, or whatever is necessary to stop the bleeding. 3. The slow reverse. You must now leave the area, but you cannot turn your back. Walk backward, slowly, deliberately, and with an air of absolute authority. Maintain eye contact with the general direction of the pack's last position. 4. Use terrain as an ally. Climb. Wolves prefer flat, open ground for hunting. If you can climb a boulder, a tree trunk even just a few feet, or move onto steep, uneven ground, you disrupt their momentum and coordination. Water. If a body of water is nearby, walk into it. Wolves are hesitant to engage in water and your scent is masked. If possible, stand on a rock in the center of a small stream or pond. You survived not because you were stronger than the pack, but because you were unpredictable. You failed to behave like prey. The true lesson of any survival story is that the greatest danger is not the predator outside your skin, but the panic inside. In the face of overwhelming, coordinated violence, you found your control. You chose violence not out of anger, but out of necessity. You transformed from a hiker into an immovable, calculated, defensive machine. The wilderness is a teacher. And the lesson it teaches, with every silent step of the pack, is that to survive, you must first refuse the narrative of victimhood. The alpha wolf backed down because it sensed something in you that it couldn't predict, couldn't calculate, and couldn't easily kill. If you have ever felt outnumbered, misunderstood, or preyed upon, remember this lesson. The most dangerous animal in the woods is the one that knows its own worth. Hit the like button if you learned one single thing that could save your life. Subscribe to the channel to join the community that believes true strength is found in preparation, not panic. Share this story. The world is full of shadows. Be prepared for the encounter. We'll see you in the next one.